Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my self-tanning routine. I've been self-tanning for about the last 4 or 5 years, and the reason why I do so is because I don't want skin cancer by sitting out in the sun. Also, I live really close to the beach, but my preference is to not really go to the beach because of the cleanup. So let me show you guys the products that I prefer to use. The first one being my mitt. So this mitt I actually picked up at Walgreens, just your standard mitt. You can pick one up at Walmart, CVS. You can also pick it up off of Amazon. I think I've bought a couple mitts on there. And these mitts are nice because they're going to prevent your hand from turning orange. One of the next products that I use to apply my fake tanner is a long mitt. I don't even know if you would call it a mitt, but I picked this up at Amazon and it's great for getting your back. So I will usually pump my self tanner on this and then I put it on the back, and this is how I get my back. So super convenient if you don't have anybody at home to apply your fake tan. There's 2 self-tanners that I use. The first one being the Bondi Sands 1 Hour Express Tanning Foam. This is a great product if you're in a hurry and you only have like 3 hours to fake tan. You can obviously leave it on for as little as 1 hour, but your tan is not going to develop as dark as if you were to leave it on for 3 hours. It says it's coconut scent and it's a quick dry formula. All of the above I would agree with. So I really like this. It comes out as a foam, and I think I'm going to be using this today because I am in a hurry. The second product that I use is my lovingtan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the color Ultra Dark. So if I were to have more time, this is the product that I would use. You have to leave this on for 6 hours. You can obviously leave it on for as little as an hour, but your tan will not develop as dark. I like also using both of these products in conjunction with each other. I find that the color and undertone is really nice, and it doesn't really make me look orange. For moisturizer, I like to use my Hemp's moisturizer. You can pick this up at TJ Maxx. I've found it to be the cheapest. You can also order it off of Amazon. I have the scent pomegranate, and I find that this moisturizer doesn't strip my tan. When it comes to self-tanner application, I do like to use my lotion anywhere where I don't really want the tanner to sit very long. That would include my elbows, my knees, my feet, and my hands, only because those are the areas that I don't really want to turn orange. I have found that if I don't do this step, I can look really orange in those areas, and it's not very attractive. So that is the first step that I will do today. The purpose of this video, I changed into my bathing suit. You always want to make sure that your hair is up so you don't dye your hair. Especially with hair extension, if you use certain types of sunscreens and certain tanners, they can leave a tint on your hair, and if you're paying that much money for extensions, you definitely don't want to ruin them. So I like to put my hair up if I can, and then I go to town on lotioning. So for lotion, I'm actually going to take off my brace for my broken wrist. This is like a no-no. This is actually what a broken wrist looks like, if anybody's wondering what it looks like. So I'm gonna take my lotion and I'm just gently gonna wipe it over the areas that I don't want tan. This includes my knuckles and the bottom of my wrist. I will take the rest and I will put it on my kneecap. I should move you guys down. The right arm to apply the self-tanner. You want to make sure your self-tanner is nice and shaken up, and then you're gonna apply some. This is what the mousse looks like. It's actually quite nice. It smells like coconuts. And you're gonna kind of want to work in sections and kind of quickly. So First, I'm gonna do my arm, and this self-tanner does have a color guard, so you know where you're applying the self-tanner. You wanna make sure you get underneath your armpit, obviously. And then you wanna get your neck and your chest. Wearing something dark to apply your self-tanner on is really smart. Obviously, I wouldn't be wearing a bathing suit if I was doing this like real time. But self-tanner does leave your sheets orange. So my suggestion is to do this during the day. If you're doing the 1 hour express, maybe do it right before you shower. You want to try your best not to leave your body streaky. I obviously, I'm pretty streaky on this side of my arm because of my broken wrist. But I wanted to jump on the camera and show you guys how I do my face. So with my self-tanner, I go all the way up to my neck, and usually I take whatever is left on my little glove and I just wipe it all over my face. There's a lot of people that apply the self-tanner using a brush to their face, but I have found that this doesn't leave my face blotchy, so why not? Also, your face gets washed so frequently that the self-tanner washes off after like 2 days on your face, so it's really not that big of a deal if it's splotchy. Plus, we all wear foundation for the most part, so I feel like if it is splotchy or uneven, you can cover it up with foundation and makeup. I usually only apply 1 coat of self-tanner to my face, only because I don't really care for it to be, you know, a lot tanner, because like I said, I use foundation and foundation is going to cover it up anyway, and this doesn't last very long. So this is what I'm looking like after 2 coats of fake tanner. What I like to do is apply the first coat, wait for it to dry for about 15 minutes, and then I apply a second coat. The more coats you apply, the darker your tan is going to be. So that's usually what I do with this 1 hour express self-tanner. It doesn't even have like a specific color on here, but I have found that 2 or 3 layers of it doesn't make me look orange or like super brown. So it looks pretty natural and I like it. I went ahead and used my other glove for my back. So we are all tan and good to go. So I am gonna sit with this on my body for the next 3 hours, and then I'll jump into the shower and I'll rinse off, and it'll get rid of this like browny greeny look on my skin, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after I rinse it off. Just a couple things to share. I have slept in self-tanner before, and I've kind of steered away from doing that only because I have white sheets and I don't like staining my sheets. They're pretty easy to take and throw into bleach. The color guard will rinse right out of them. But I do like putting on my self-tanner during the day, putting on like a black dress or something if I do need to go out to run errands. But I like it when it develops during the day, and then I can rinse it off and I can sleep non-sticky in my bed. Also, Jake's not the biggest fan of the scent. You can really, even though it says coconut scent, this is probably one of the better self-tanners that I've used, but it does still have a distinct smell to it. When it comes to aftercare, I have found that using the hemp lotion, you know, like once a day or once every couple days does extend the longevity of my tan. It keeps it nice and moisturized. But both of these products, I think Lovingtan and Bondi Sands, has their own line of tan stripper and tanning like lotion, like moisturizing lotion that you can use that isn't going to strip your tan. I just really prefer the hemp lotion because I use it every day as it is, and I really like the scent of it. And we're back after taking a shower. This is what our tan looks like. It's definitely not as crazy as it looked in the other clips. Like I said, that color guard will make you look a lot darker than the tan will actually be. This is what my tan looks like after having it on for about 3 hours, rinsing it off, and I just look a little sun-kissed. Nothing too fake. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.